KOIKIMEDIA, we're bringing the world closer to your doorstep.
KOIKIMEDIA, 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 we bringing the world closer to your doorstep.
KOIKIMEDIA, 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 we bringing the world closer to your doorstep.
Àwọn sálára àgbáyédá, àwa ló láṣà àti èdè. Gbígbédè lárugẹ nílẹ̀ Oòduà o, àwa gangan ni bàbá.
KOIKIMEDIA, 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 we bringing the world closer to your doorstep.
They never sabi wetin we carry for her.
But they move closer before they go sabi.
I said they never know wetin we carry for body.
But they move closer before they go sabi.
Ọ̀kín lọ lọ́jà ẹyẹ, kìnìún ló ló lajú.
Ẹyẹ tó dorí kodò bí àdán ọ̀pẹ̀tẹ̀ lẹ́nu.
Ká ṣiṣẹ́ fún ilẹ̀ bàbá wa, ká ṣiṣẹ́ fún ìlú bàbá wa, ká jùmọ̀ sowọ́pọ̀ ká lè kó Odùduwà.
Odùduwà kò bá lè gbé wá.
Ọmọ Odùduwà ṣe gírí, ẹ dìde fún ẹ̀tọ́ adúláwọ̀, ká lè jọ jùmọ̀ gbé délẹ̀ ìlérí, ká wálé gba ògo ilẹ̀ wa, ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká lè jọ gbàdé, ká lè gbàdé adé adúláwọ̀, àwa ni mọ̀lẹ̀ tí yóò tàn káàkiri.
Ọmọ Odùduwà ni wá.
KOIKIMEDIA, àwa là ń gbé tó lárugẹ.
Ètò tó pọ̀jù owó tí wàá máa ní.
Kásá ẹgbẹ́ polówó ọjà wà kájé bùgbà yín jẹ.
Ètò tó pọ̀jù owó tí wàá máa ní.
À ń gbé tó lárugẹ, à ń gbàsà lárugẹ.
Ètò tó pọ̀jù owó tí wàá máa ní.
News and sports ẹ máa rí gbọ́.
Ètò tó pọ̀jù owó tí wàá máa ní.
Ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú Alárẹ̀mí ló ní kí n máa ké tantan. KOIKIMEDIA, ọ̀rọ̀ lágbájúmọ̀ mi o, máa bá ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ o. Ọmọ Yorùbá nìyẹn, ọmọ Yorùbá tata o. À ń gbádùn rẹ, ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú Alárẹ̀mí, ṣẹ́yìn ló máa fi dìbò tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ o. Ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ onígbò máa ń dé máa dé, ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ onígbò máa wọ̀ o. Igbó máa wọ̀ gbàjòjì ò gbọ́dọ̀ wọ̀, àjòjì tó bá wọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ á tẹ̀lé ní ẹbọra. Ẹ̀yin lọ máa náwó kóyìnbó tó dé, ìgbà tó yìnbó dé o, owó náà dẹ́ tún pọ̀ sí o. KOIKIMEDIA, ṣàwa ni bàbá. KOIKIMEDIA, àwọn ni bàbá.
KOIKIMEDIA, àwọn ni bàbá.
Àdáńtọ́ àtúnpèrègèdè.
KOIKIMEDIA, àwọn ni bàbá.
Àwa là ń gbé tó lárugẹ, jẹ́ ká jọ gbọ́ o.
KOIKIMEDIA, àwọn ni bàbá.
Àtúnjàfẹ́tọ̀ ilẹ̀ wa, fẹ́tọ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá.
KOIKIMEDIA, àwọn ni bàbá.
Ọmọ Oòduà ni wá o, tọkàntọkàn.
KOIKIMEDIA, àwọn ni bàbá.
Ikú tí ó ṣe bí lébi òsì, àdìmú bàbá iyọ̀.
KOIKIMEDIA, àwọn ni bàbá.
We bring you work closer to your doorstep.
KOIKIMEDIA, àwọn ni bàbá.
Afẹ́fẹ́ tó ń fẹ́ o tó ń kan kí oko lára ni.
KOIKIMEDIA, àwọn ni bàbá.
Àpèrègèdè Olódùmarè ló fún wa ṣe.
KOIKIMEDIA, àwọn ni bàbá.
Gbogbo ayé ẹ gbọ́, àwa ni bàbá o.
KOIKIMEDIA, àwọn ni bàbá.
Ẹ máa bọ̀ wá ẹgbẹ́ polówó ọjà yín wá o.
KOIKIMEDIA, àwọn ni bàbá.
Odùduwà la gbé dání, òtítọ́ la gbé dání.
KOIKIMEDIA, àwọn ni bàbá.
A kì í sọ̀dálẹ̀, a kì í sódìkẹta.
KOIKIMEDIA, àwọn ni bàbá.
Àdúró tán, a tún pèrègèdè.
KOIKIMEDIA, àwọn ni bàbá.
KOIKIMEDIA, we bring you work closer to your doorstep. KOIKIMEDIA is around
To give us latest.
Is around
To give us latest.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ẹ mú kalẹ̀ sílẹ̀, ẹ tẹ́tí ẹ gbọ́ ètò tó kojú gbogbo.
ladies and gentlemen,
Ẹ mú kalẹ̀ sílẹ̀, ẹ tẹ́tí ẹ gbọ́ ètò tó kojú gbogbo.
KOIKIMEDIA is around.
To give us latest.
gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ ọ̀dọ́ tá a jọ ń káàkiri ọ̀dọ́jọ́ ni wá ẹ má jẹ́ kí a fi àyè gba Fúlàní lórí ilẹ̀ àwọn bàbá wa ẹ má jẹ́ ká bú ọba mọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ ká bú jòyè mọ́ nígbà tá a la fẹ́ jà fún àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wa táwa ń kọ́kọ́ ń bú ọba tá à ń bú jòyè èmi náà ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ rí bó mo pera mi padà ẹ má jẹ́ ká bú àgbààgbà kankan mọ́ ẹ má bolóṣèlú kankan ẹ̀rù kálukú ń bẹ̀rù wọn ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ ọba ò lè sọ ìjòyè lè sọ ẹ jẹ́ ká ronú ẹ má jẹ́ ká bá àwọn bàbá àjà mọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ á bú wọn mọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ á ṣe wọ́n ra wọn ara pẹ̀lú wọn àwọn àgbà tó bá jó lóṣèlú tá a bá fẹ́ kọ́ wọn rẹ̀ wá lọ́wọ́ á gbé wọn mọ́ra á gbé wọn mọ́ra ni à ní bú wọn mọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ á ṣèjẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ má jẹ́ á dàlúrú a lè gba ẹ̀tọ́ wa láì ṣèjẹ̀gbọ́n a lè gba ẹ̀tọ́ wa láì yìnbọn a lè gba ẹ̀tọ́ wa láì dàlúrú gbogbo protest mo ṣe ní ìlú Nàìjíríà mi ò rí ibi tí mo ti ẹnìkan lè sọ pé mo pààyàn tàbí mo jó nǹkan náà tàbí mo bà nǹkan jẹ́ mo lọ písù torí pé olówó lèmi náà tí ọba sọlówó lára ń dì mọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tọ́lọ́run fún yàn lọ́lọ́run fún mi mi ṣe tálákà tó dé pé mo dìde fúnjà Yorùbá big man ni mi àwọn tó jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi tó súnmọ́ mi tó ní owó ní kí ni mo wá lọ bẹ̀ pé sọ́wọ́ lè mi mò ń fẹ́ ni kí n sọ yìí tí mo fẹ́ mo ní ìsọ̀rọ̀ owó àní ọ̀rọ̀ ìran mi ni mò ń sọ kí n wọ gbowó kí n gbéra kí n pé mò ń lọ ọ̀dọ̀ ọba gbowó mò ń lọ ọ̀dọ̀ oníbodè òfin gbowó kí n kójó wọlé kọ́kàn mi balẹ̀ kí n dá wa mọ́tò kí n mọ́ rìn bọ̀ kí Fúlàní mọ́ dá mi dúró títì kí n délé kí bàbá sọ pé kí n gbé tírélà sùn kí n mọ́ gbé lọ àwọn bàbá wo lè lóko mọ́ wọn ò lè lóńdò ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ká ti àwọn bàbá wa lẹ́yìn ká dá security ti wa lẹ̀ ká sọ fún wọn kí wọ́n bá wa fọwọ́ tì í ká lé wọn kó nu oko wa ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ Jésù Olúwa wa.
Wow, mo kí gbogbo wa pé pé ṣé dáadáa ni mo bá lé torí tíyàn bá jáde lọ tó bá wọlé dé ìyá kí gbogbo àwọn aráalé ẹ jẹ́ ká catch up quickly kó tó di pé àwọn ọmọ Oòduà máa dé láti school for at least a maybe almost 1 hour or thereabout. Mo máa kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá mẹ́wàá máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú Nàìjíríà tí à ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ lójoojúmọ́ yìí torí pé tá bá ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn wa wọ́n máa ń castigate wa wọ́n á ní ká shut up wọ́n á ní kò sí kankan irọ́ là ń pa ìta máa jẹ là ń wá tó ìta wa máa jẹ ọba Elédùmarè á túbọ̀ máa pèsè ẹ̀ fún wa. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí pé a kú bójú ọjọ́ ṣe rí a kú kó bá a da táǹsá fún ìran wa. Mo kí gbogbo wa tí ẹ ti ń darapọ̀ tí ẹ ti ń gbọ́ wa àti ibi tí ẹ ti máa wò wá mo kí wa pé a very good afternoon and welcome. I'm going to do the presentation in English bọ̀ à sọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ Yorùbá tí a bá lè sọ níwọ̀nba tí a lè fi bára wa sọ̀rọ̀ rẹ́rẹ́ rún nínú Nàìjíríà torí pé tó bá jẹ́ pé Sowore ló escape báyìí kódà ìjọba Nàìjíríà wàá máa ní kí ló ṣubú tẹ̀ wọ́n for 5 years ni wọ́n fi mú Sowore sí inú Nàìjíríà. I don't know why my screen is not giving me a full mo fẹ́ get okay ojú bàbá yẹn wà nínú screen dáadáa náà anyway but I think we can drop it down yeah ó bẹ́tà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mo fẹ́ ká máa rí gbogbo background yẹn dáadáa. Arákùnrin tẹ́ ń rí ó ti escape ó ti escape kúrò nínú ibi tó fi sí ní Abuja ó ti sá kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú Nàìjíríà mẹ́wàá ó ń ṣe kí ni rẹ́rẹ́ ń rún tábà ní rẹ́rẹ́ ń rún nínú Nàìjíríà. Ta lárákùnrin náà kí ló dé ta fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ nítorí pé injustice tó ń lọ nínú Nàìjíríà torí wọn ọmọ Yorùbá súnmọ́ bíbá ẹ̀ tí bá sọ fún yín pé wọ́n fìyà jẹ wá ṣe lẹ máa ń sọ fún mi pé kí n má wọrí pé gbogbo ẹ̀ wà òkè wọ́n fìyà jẹ wá mo ní no problem but èmi mọ̀ pé wọ́n fìyà jẹ wá èmi mọ̀ definitely pé wọ́n fìyà jẹ wá 19 minutes past 3 p.m. ní London or 19 minutes past 1500 hours ẹ̀yin wà 1 hour ahead of us ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní Nàìjíríà ẹ̀yin wà 1 hour ahead of us ẹ bá wa pín ètò yìí torí pé platform yìí is more about education ni àwa ń ṣe níbí báyìí tí a fi ń bára wa sọ̀rọ̀ torí pé ìta ń sọ níbí báyìí no be joke kí ni mo sọ ìta ń sọ ní orí platform KOIKIMEDIA no be joke má take it as a joke kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ níbẹ̀ èyí tó bá wúlò fún ẹ wúlò èyí tó bá wúlò jù sínú dustbin torí pé sórí Nàìjíríà yẹn ìlú tí so much máa ṣẹlẹ̀ kó tó di pé ó pín officially right now Nàìjíríà ò tí pín but indices pé ó fẹ́ pín ó ti ń farahàn díẹ̀ mo kí gbogbo mo ṣe ń wọlé náà kò tí ì pẹ́ púpọ̀ and I'm still trying to get myself together torí èmi náà máa ń pín program yìí torí ẹ̀yin òun bá wa pín so mo ń gbọ́ masbi tẹ́lẹ̀ ni màá máa gbọ́ ìtókù masbi kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun ọlọ́run bá wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ má jẹ́ kọ́ máa sọ fún ẹ pé n tó ń ṣe ò da ìwọ ṣáà máa ṣe tiẹ̀ lọ tó bá yá gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá wọ́n máa appreciate gbogbo tá à ń ṣe yìí wọ́n máa appreciate ẹ̀ kódà wọ́n máa fi oríṣiríṣi nǹkan lọ̀ wá lọ́jọ́ iwájú torí pé ńgbà tá a bá ní kẹ́ support wa nísìn support wa àdẹ̀ fìyẹn ṣe pé torí support wa tó bá jẹ́ pé gbogbo yín fún wa ní 50-50p lórí program tá a bá ń ṣe a máa débi tó yẹ kó lọ but tó bá jẹ́ pé ò mọ account details wo nìyẹn in case ẹ bá jẹ́ pé yẹn lẹ̀ ń wá tèmi náà sáré share program yìí sí gbogbo platform mi wá tí mo bá ń ṣe yẹn in the next 3 minutes àwa wọnú program ẹ̀yin náà ẹ bá mi pín ẹ bá wa pè àwọn èèyàn wọlé kí wọ́n lè wá gbọ́ ìta tó fi sọ ní ọ̀sán yìí ẹ rántí pé Nnamdi Kanu wọ́n kidnap ẹ̀ láti Kenya wọ́n ò jẹ́ kó lọ sí court wọ́n ṣe kí ni wọ́n rú wá sí Nàìjíríà ṣe rántí pé the same thing ló fẹ́ ṣe fún bàbá wa lóyè Ìgbòho wọ́n fẹ́ kidnap wọn láti Benin Republic wọ́n fẹ́ jí wọn gbé wá kí ló wá dé tó jẹ́ pé arákùnrin tí a fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ yìí wọ́n gbà láyè débi pé ó náà fẹ́ lọ kírun ìrun ló fẹ́ lọ kí kó tó di pé ó fẹsẹ̀ fẹ́ mọ̀ nílé máa dárúkọ gbogbo wa torí kò sí time yẹn ní ọ̀sán yìí but tá a bá ní time ká tó parí ètò màá kí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yìí tẹ́ wà lórí program àwa usual náà ni tabarẹ tó ṣẹ̀ darapọ̀ mọ́ alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ tó ń sọ pé kí n ṣọ́tọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà ò ní pín èmi ò ní láti bẹ́ẹ̀ argue ìjọ tó bá máa pín ìyẹn kù sọ́wọ́ Elédùmarè bó kí gbogbo platform tá ti stream pátápátá títí dé ìṣọ̀kan àwọn tàlúkà títí dé ìmọ́lẹ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá mo kí gbogbo yín pátápátá pé ẹ ṣé gan tí ẹ fún wa láyè láti máa fi platform yín láti fi máa bá gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá sọ̀rọ̀ níbo ni ká ti mú ọ̀rọ̀ náà, níbo ni ká ti bẹ̀rẹ̀, ọ̀nà wo ni ká gbà wọlé. Mo fẹ́ bá Bishop Adesina sọ̀rọ̀, but I don't know whether it's live now. So tó bá láǹfààní láti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa bí a kí program yìí tó tán, ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn ni money man wa, àwọn á lè bá wa sọ ibòmíì tèmi ò ní lè sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí torí expertise olúkálukú ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni. Èmi kàn máa sọ tèmi from the media side torí pé arákùnrin yìí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tẹ̀ mọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀, ẹlòmíì kan kúkú sàn jí ni, ẹlòmíì kúkú mọ́ tó lọ́nu Nàìjíríà. Àwa aláṣẹ ń pariwo pé báyìí ń lọ rẹ́rẹ́ ń rún nínú Nàìjíríà. Kí ni mo sọ? Rẹ́rẹ́ ó ń rún nínú Nàìjíríà. Rẹ́rẹ́ ó ń rún tẹ́ bá gbọ́ pé ó ń rún rẹ́rẹ́ ń rún burúkú gan nínú Nàìjíríà. Oríṣiríṣi call ti wọlé, ní bínú, mo busy nísìn, so a máa bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ later. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí and welcome to the program. Where do we start from? Níbo ni ká ti mú ọ̀rọ̀ náà? Torí pé ẹlòmíà ní ṣẹ́rí Nàìjíríà yẹn kò sí crime scene tó láyé yìí. Tí bá ń pè ní wèrè country, ẹlòmíì tó jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá á tún máa defend Nàìjíríà. A máa bá mi jà lórí X tó ń pè ní Twitter. A ní stop calling a country wèrè. A ní ṣèbí bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ bí mi sí. Ṣé gbà tó bí mi síbẹ̀ wọ́n sọ pé Yorùbá kọ́ ni mí before Nàìjíríà. Mo kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Ṣóbáyọ̀, mo pàdé wọn lórí bus 149 tó ń bọ̀ láti Liverpool Street. Mo ní sọ bí tẹ̀yìn lọ, ẹ má ẹ̀ka fi gbogbo yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ lórí social media. Mo kí n gan, kódà mo tètè mọ̀ pé àwọn ni ọ̀ǹtí nígbà tí wọ́n bọ́lẹ̀ akíra wa dáadáa, wọ́n wá pè mí, mo dẹ̀ ní nọ́mbà wọn lọ́wọ́. Mo máa ń sọ pé gbogbo àwọn tájọ́ ń ṣe program kì í ṣe ghost, so mo kí lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí brother mi. The only thing tá a kàn ṣe ni pé àyà picture tí ẹ̀yin náà mú dání pé ẹ pàdé celebrity kan lèmi náà, Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká jẹ́ pé mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń support wa. But bí gbogbo yín bá ń wo program mi, tẹ́ bá ń fún mi ní £1 ní each of the program, èmi náà lè máa nawọ́ sáwọn èèyàn, but the more tẹ́ bá ti fún wa tí ó wà enough, a lè nawọ́ sí anybody torí kì í ṣe freebies ní bíbá. Tẹ́ bá ń wá freebies ẹ lọ sáwọn platform tó ti ń ṣe. So that is on that. Mo máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá Akíntóyè tó ń jẹ́ kó yé wa pé Nàìjíríà crime scene burúkú ní Nàìjíríà o. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá ṣe sọ pé I will try my best, I will try my best so that we can fix Nigeria. Ẹ̀rí á máa pa mí. I will laugh when we see those kind of caliber. Wọ́n pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ o, wọ́n pọ̀ lórí social media. Wàláì, wọ́n pọ̀ gidi gan. Wọ́n pọ̀ gan ni. Wọ́n pọ̀ gan tó wà lórí social media tó máa ń defend Nigeria. Okay, why am I not seeing? You don't think I capture screen lẹ́yìn. Okay. No, ilé kọlá ní. Ní ìdílé. Ẹ̀yẹ ká ṣe báyìí náà. So, but ẹ máa argue pẹ̀lú àwọn idiot because ọkọ̀ máa fi dọ̀tí kó yín, ọ máa dọ̀tí èèyàn ni. Àwọn tó máa ń defend Nigeria yẹn tó bá lọ ń bá wọn argue, tẹ bá pàdé wọn ní bíá palọ tó bá ti ní àwọn tó ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ tó tẹ máa ń sọ àwọn tó ń ṣe Yorùbá nation yẹn, àwọn tó bí ìgbà tẹ pé àwọn kì í ṣe ọmọ Yorùbá, ẹ mọ̀ wọ́n máa ní àwọn tó ń ṣe Yorùbá nation yẹn, ẹ mọ̀ fáwọn kì í ṣe ọmọ Yorùbá, ègùn ni wọ́n ní àwọn tó ń ṣe Yorùbá nation yẹn, àwọn ọmọ Sunday Igboho àtọmọ bàbá Akíntóyè tí mo wà lélẹ̀ ògbólógbòó tó escape ní Abuja. Tó bá jẹ́ pọ́ ọmọ Yorùbá kan àbọ̀mọ Ìgbò àbí àwọn ẹ̀yà tó kù ló bá escape bẹ́ẹ̀, kí lẹ rò pé ó máa ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí gbogbo ìdílé wọn. This is why we are saying that àní Nàìjíríà ò kì í ṣe country. It is not a country. Àwa la kò ṣí àsùn pé country ni, kò ń ṣe country. Kò ń ṣe country. Báwo nìyẹn ṣe máa wà nínú custody tó wá di pósá kúrò nínú custody? How come? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ọ̀nà wo ló gbà? Níbo ló gbà kọjá? Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Torí pé hands have changed hands. Mo kíyà mi lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. So now let's start going. Mo ti settle down. So èmi náà post ẹ̀ ní mo dẹ̀ fi ka comment. Ní time láti ka comment lénìí. But hopefully we will pick some of your comment. Now ẹ ti máa gbọ́ nípa Binance. Kí ló ń pè ní Binance? Àwọn wo ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀? àti pé what is the relevance of it to Yorùbá nation anything tí Nàìjíríà bá ń ṣe tí a rí pé ó wà against tí a fẹ́ la máa sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. Nàìjíríà crime scene burúkú ni olè oríṣiríṣi ló wà níbẹ̀. Mo máa ń sọ fún yín pé àwa tá wà ní abroad nìkan là ń wá ṣọlidé Nàìjíríà normal òyìnbó àbí Lebanese àbí Arab àwọn wá sí Nàìjíríà for any other thing than to also become a criminal or láti wá jẹ lára èyí tí bàbá Akíntóyè fi sọ pé tá bá dá dúró torí ẹlòmíì ò mọ benefit nǹkan tá a ṣe ń sọ pé a fẹ́ dá dúró so mo máa ń like láti ṣí oyin ní benefit yẹn torí ẹlòmíì àní nítorí Fúlàní tó ń pa wá no Fúlàní tó ń pa wá yẹn á máa dì pẹ̀lú àwọn yẹn but in tó ń tọ́ pé a fẹ́ kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà kò ju pé ara ni wá wọ̀ fún wa ní opportunity gbogbo ilẹ̀ ti rí àwòrán bí tí mo lọ ní Central London tó bá ti rí ẹ lọ sórí social media kó lọ wo gbogbo tí mo fi wọ̀nyí níbẹ̀ so benefit of Yorùbá tá bá ń sọ pé benefit intan torí apá fẹ́ kúrò Nàìjíríà àwọn nìyẹn o lè screenshot ẹ̀ so that in case tí àwọn èèyàn bá ń bi yín ẹ lè mọ tẹ́ fi sọ fún wọn. Once again, a very good afternoon and welcome to my program. A program that educates Nigerians on all the reasons why we need to exit this country, this madness. Tí wọ́n kó papọ̀ tó ní wá lára. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin grandma, mo kí ẹ̀yin grandfathers, mo kí ẹ̀yin ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n. Now, let's start from here. Ká tó lè kọ́kọ́ start ni pé ká lọ kọ́kọ́ béèrè àwọn wo ló ń pè ní Binance àti pé báwo ni tí wọ́n ṣe jẹ́. Ìwọ tó ní epo nìkan ni wọ́n fi operate lágbàáyé ó jẹ́ small guy kò realize pé ọ̀rọ̀ epo kọ́ ló ń lò nísìnyí mọ́ a need the brain yín ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ní tech knowledge bíi brother wa yagboyaju tẹ́ ẹ̀ kúkú support ẹ̀ gbogbo tó bá ṣe à ń support ẹ̀ torí pé à ń dúró fún òyìnbó pẹ́ẹ́pẹ́ lúkúlúkú à ń dúró fún àwọn òyìnbó báyìí irú àyàn báyìí làwọn ń dúró dè ẹ rí i pé òyìnbó pẹ́ẹ́pẹ́ ni ọmọ British ni but ó tún ní nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú Kenya gbogbo ẹ̀ náà la máa find out ta lòun fúnra rẹ̀ gan a máa lọ dig background ẹ̀ díẹ̀ according to tabari bí tó bá wà lórí Wikipedia àbí tabari ní àwọn ibi tá ti máa rí gbogbo àgbáyé ló ti gbé news yẹn bí ṣe ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ Bloomberg ti gbé sí Nàìjíríà ti wá di laughing stock àìtí rí Bishop Adesina mo kí bàbá mi Prophet Ogundele mo kí Prophet Nasirullah mo kí Prophet Ayọ̀délé mo kí gbogbo àwọn bàbá wa ní Olúwa àtàwọn tó jẹ́ quiet one àní Nàìjíríà ń ṣe country yé máa bá wa argue òmùgọ̀ wọ́n lè ti ní kí ẹ máa bú yín mọ́ so ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ lọ wo Binance àwọn olóńgbè bẹ́ẹ̀ iléeṣẹ́ kan ní tó employ 7,000 people tí ẹ bá jẹ́ pé ẹ̀ ń support KOIKIMEDIA débi pé mo fẹ́ máa employ 7,000 people within the next 3 years màá dẹ̀ fún yín ní evidence àá dẹ̀ máa san salary fún wọn but ẹ support wa gbogbo ẹnu mo fi ń sọ àwọn tó ń support ó kéré sí àwọn numbers àwọn tó ń wò wá and I'm here to defend this platform mo ò defend another platform èmi mo mọ iṣẹ́ tá à ń ṣe ní bíbá tẹ bá support KOIKIMEDIA màá fún yín ní pé in the next 3 years I employ the same numbers wọ́n dẹ̀ máa ṣe oríṣiríṣi iṣẹ́ gbogbo wọ́n dẹ̀ máa focus lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation màá make sure pé wọ́n ní ṣe nǹkan míì ju pé láìní pé a fẹ́ kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà lọ́mọ máa ṣe from tech to medical àmúnikọ́ lọ́ máa ṣe research àárọ̀ wọn níṣẹ́ àásọ gbogbo tó máa ṣe fún wọn but ẹ ní ṣe yẹn torí pé ẹ believe nípa tí KOIKIMEDIA lè ṣe but àwọn máa báṣẹ́ lọ níwọ̀n bàtà bá lè ṣe mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ìyàwó mi mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ màmá tó bí mi pé àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta yẹn wọ́n fi mí sílẹ̀ wọ́n dúró pé ibi tó bá ń lọ la máa dúró tiẹ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àdúpẹ́ mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ Oòduà. Now 2017 ni wọ́n dá Binance sílẹ̀ 2017 yẹn àìtí ìgbọ́rùn pa fẹ́ kúrò ní Nàìjíríà àmọ́ àwọn brothers wa kan ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn tí ń fohùn sílẹ̀ pé Nàìjíríà yóò wọ́ọ̀kì mọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká tètè kúrò nínú ẹ̀ ká wá nǹkan míì ṣe tó bá yẹ pé mo mọ̀wé pa ni àwọn òwe lẹ́ẹ̀kí máa tì síbẹ̀ yẹn káyé máa fi àdá ṣàwòrò àbí kí má da gbogbo ẹ̀bí ṣapá káṣà dé mọ́bẹ̀ yẹn but nítorí pé àwa kan wà wé pé ó jẹ́ ká kúrò ní Nàìjíríà ṣe làwa support Nigerian politician àmọ́ àwa behind the scene a kàn criticize government but nísìnyí tá a ti wá rí option yẹn tá a wá gbé dání nísìnyí àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá kan tún yẹn àwọn tó ń ṣe Yorùbá nation yẹn àwọn sórí ìwọ tó ń invest ní Nàìjíríà èmi ò ní kẹ́ máa invest ní Nàìjíríà tó o bá ní ìwé mo bẹ̀ máa invest ní Nàìjíríà torí tó bá lọ́lé o likely kó commit suicide torí gbogbo torí wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe yẹn wọn ò ní ṣe o àǹtí mi kan pè mí wọ́n fi voice note sílẹ̀ fún mi wọ́n ní ilé táwọn lọ yìí Mr. Koiki ojú àwọn rí wọ́n ní ojú àwọn rí látara expectation wọn. I don't want to go into details because ẹ mọ̀ fún àwọn family kankan náà máa ń gbọ́ program but kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ mọ ẹni tí mò ń sọ mo dẹ̀ ní sọ ìlú tẹ́niyẹn wà fún yín code la máa fi ń sọ̀rọ̀. tó bá wá tó wá ní immigration problem brother mi tó ní immigration problem tún pè mí ó ní Mr. Koiki mo gbúrò lọ́ọ̀yà mi o mo ní tètè lọ sọ́fíìsì ẹ̀ kó make sure kó rí lọ́ọ̀yà but brother wa comrade George Akínọlá wọ́n jẹ́ kó yé gbogbo wa pé Nàìjíríà ò ṣe country gbọ́n tó sọ náà.
Impediment to Yoruba development is the impediment to Oodua development. Without Nigeria, we won't be where we are. 1962, we were far ahead of South Korea and North Korea. We were far ahead of China even. We had television before France. We had radio before South Africa. Now look at where we are today. I think it's a shame that even any Yoruba man can be talking about restructuring at this point in time. What are we restructuring? This country that is already shot to pieces? I don't think that's what we want. But they are always talking about giving Nigeria a chance. The patience of Yoruba with Nigeria has come to an end.
Mo ní àwọn tó gbọ́ Yorùbá dáadáa brother mi Simple Rahim ni Mr. Koiki náà máa kọ́ yín ẹ̀kọ́ sanwó fún mi ni wọ́n ní káyé máa fi ọ̀pá pọ̀lọ̀pọ̀lọ̀ pa ejò pàtẹ́wọ́ fún mi hallelujah mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Elédùmarè. Now let's talk about Binance. Binance was established in 2017 which is just some few years back. Mixlr tí wà on kẹ̀ láìla ṣé pé mo gbọ́ wọlé okay ẹ má bínú ó nídìí ni technical problem wà látọ̀dọ̀ wọn ìyá ọ̀dà ẹ má bínú ẹ bá fara gbá láti ẹ̀kọ́ máa gbọ́ lórí àwọn platform tó kù ẹ má bínú Mixlr yẹn ti wà down ẹ má bínú ẹ filẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ iṣẹ́ sì ń lọ lórí Mixlr yẹn ó nídìí iṣẹ́ tó pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ àmọ́ kọba Elédùmarè kó wà pẹ̀lú wa so ẹ jẹ́ ká dó lórí platform tó kù ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ máa ń gbọ́ wa lórí Mixlr bí alẹ́ nǹkan máa ẹ ká focus. Binance ten rí ó ní technical problem ni mo ti rí problem yẹn so a máa dín pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ later. ṣe rí Binance yìí ó ṣe Ògúnmọ́lá Abíọ́dún thanks so much my brother àtẹ̀yìn tó kù náà Aláwọ̀ Bàbá and the rest of you tẹ́ máa ń gbọ́ wa lórí Mixlr. wọ́n ní Binance Holding Limited branded Binance is a global company yẹn lára àwọn director wọn ti sá kúrò Nàìjíríà báyìí arákùnrin tẹ̀ ń wò yìí ó ti fẹsẹ̀ gbé Ọlọ́run ló mọ̀ ọdún tó wà báyìí nísìn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ó ti já wáyà jẹ́wáyà ó ti já wáyà eléyìí kan ti já pa ó náà fẹ́ lọ ṣe Allahu Akbar la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam ó ti já pa. Ǹjẹ́ wọ́n fún Nnamdi Kanu kó lọ sí church? Sherry, this is why we are saying that we are not one. Binance yìí is a global company that mo polówó fún wọn o nítorí pé kẹ má rò pé mo ní kẹ báyìí lọ sọ a kọ̀ láti wo background wọn. Wọ́n ní it is a global tó bá nìkan global irú global yẹn ni Yorùbá expect pé ká dì lọ́jọ́ iwájú ẹ ṣe gan ni bàbá mi Simple Rahim wọ́n ní káyé máa fi ọ̀pá pọ̀lọ̀pọ̀lọ̀ pa ejò ẹ ṣe gan ni thanks so much. Binance is a global company that operates the largest cryptocurrency exchange in terms of daily trading volume of cryptocurrencies. Ìtọ́mọ Yorùbá náà lè develop ni ìtọ́mọ Yorùbá náà lè ṣe ni but nígbà táwa ní system tó lè support that kind of vision Nigeria ò sí lára country tó lè support vision yẹn and that is the reason why we need to say enough is enough because tó bá expect pé vision ni máa jáde látara Nigeria you are wasting your health time. Let us leave Nigeria. Wàá rí pé we can do a lot of things as well. We can multiply as quickly as possible. Kódà gbogbo àwòrán tẹ rí nígbà tí mo wà ní Central London, we can replicate that within the space of 20 years. Tàbádẹ́ sọ pé 20 years, I will still be in my 60 plus. Mo ti rí pé 70. Kọ́lọ̀ kó fún gbogbo alẹ́ mi gbogbo àtàláfíà. Àmọ́ mo máa ń sọ pé rẹ́rẹ́ ń rú lágbàáyé. Kọ́lọ̀ ń jọ kó má jẹ́ ká sunkún ọmọ. Ẹ bá ń ṣàmì. Àwọn èèyàn ṣàmì mọ́ àwọn èèyàn ṣàmì mọ́ mo ní kọ́lọ̀ má jà sunkún ọmọ torí pé ìdí tí mo ṣe sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé brother wa kan àtàárọ̀ ni mo ti rí news yẹn ẹ jẹ́ n ṣìgbélé báyìí ná kí n sáré lọ mú yẹn jáde Amẹ́ríkà ni ó fi ilé sí Amẹ́ríkà ló wà tó ti ń ṣayé ẹ̀ èmi á máa sọ pé it does not matter ẹni tó wà labroad àtẹni tó wà nílé sometimes things happen. Sometimes nǹkan máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tó máa ń wà painful ẹ wo orú brother wa tó lọ sí Ìbàdàn tí kò mọ̀ pé ọlọ́jọ́ máa dé báwọn ibi báyìí ló ń gbé pẹ̀lú ìyàwó àtọmọ kóhun sáré lọ́lé ó ṣe kí ni nígbà míì náà ẹni tó wà lábroad náà á máa fara gbà òun ni eléyìí tí mo fẹ́ fi wọ̀n wá ní bíbá brother wa yìí Amẹ́ríkà ló wà ẹ má ní mo divert a little bit but from the information tá a gbọ́ láti ìlú Amẹ́ríkà níjọba government America wọ́n ní ó ṣaláìsí báwo ni ọ̀nà wo ló gbà tó fi ṣaláìsí ń follow blog wa ń kà á nítorí pé ń wá ibi tó ti ń wá àṣírí ìkọ̀kọ̀ àṣírí àtàwọn fracas àwọn ọ̀dẹ́ ṣe fracas brother wa tẹ̀ ń rí ọmọ Yorùbá ni Michael Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ó wà lára àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ maintenance helicopter ní America bí a ti ṣe gbọ́ a Nigerian born United States naval officer kọ́lọ̀ fọ́ọ̀mù kẹ́ ẹ̀lẹ́ wọn tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà ní sọ fún yín wọ́n ló kú nínú rẹ̀ ní orí ṣíìpù wọn bó ṣe jábọ́ bí ó jábọ́ sínú omi ni bí ó ti sínú omi ni kọ́lọ̀ bá wa fọ̀run kẹ́ àmọ́ rí lóòótọ́ bọ̀tọ́mọ Yorùbá ni kọ́lọ̀ fọ̀run kẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká padà sí ọ̀rọ̀ Binance. So when we talk about Binance, Binance was only founded in 2017 by this man tó ń pè ní Chimpanzee. Ta ló ń pè ní Chimpanzee? Ọmọ ìlú wo lòun níbo lòun ti wá? Arákùnrin tó dá Binance sílẹ̀ ní. Ìwọ náà lè dá the same Binance sílẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé Nàìjíríà ń ṣiṣẹ́ tó support that kind of vision. But Nigeria ò support irú vision yẹn, and this is the reason why some of us are saying Nigeria is not worth dying for anymore. In tó ń wò níwájú mi yìí arákùnrin wọ́n bí ní 1977 ọmọ 47 years old ní Liu Yonggan ní China ó wọ́ ti $33 billion àsàtọ̀dún yìí kábíyèsí ǹjẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá ǹjẹ́ ẹ̀ ń fọ́lọ̀ tí mò ń sọ yìí ǹjẹ́ àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ń fọ́lọ̀ ìta máa ń sọ lórí ètò yìí nítorí pé èmi máa expect pé kọ́mọ Yorùbá máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa millions of dollars kájọ máa bára wa ṣe rí ọwọ́ bí àwọn ìyá wa ṣe wá bọ́ ṣe ń bára wọn ṣe níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn torí pé mo sọ fún yín pé àwọn ìyá tiwa máa ń travel pẹ̀lú $100,000 $200,000 níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn tó fi ń ṣòwò wọ́n máa ń yára wọn ní àwọn ọ̀tọ̀ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wọn but it seems that many Nigerians today are not getting the message. Ẹ rò pé à ń bínú sí Tinubu ẹgbẹ́ ọkọ̀ tó sọ wọ́n ní education background ẹ̀ McGill University School of Computer Science nationality Canadian kódà ó tún ní nationality Emirate ó ní ọmọ mẹ́ta òun ni founder Binance ó wọ́ ti $33 billion ẹ ṣe gan ni Pastor Mo arákùnrin tó kù yẹn à ń sọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀ nípa ẹ̀ ká tó parí ètò kọ́lọ̀ bá wa fún lókè helicopter engineer ni 34 years old arákùnrin tẹ̀ ń rí ọlọ́jọ́ tí mo lọ. So kí ni mo fẹ́ fàyọ ni pé à ń ṣe àwọn ètò báyìí láti encourage ọmọ Yorùbá pé we can do and we can do a very good thing. Mo kí ẹ̀yin Ngozi mo kí àwọn ọmọ Biafra àti àwọn ọmọ Middle Belt àti gbogbo ọmọ tó ń pera wọn ní Nàìjíríà all the Indigenous títí kan àwọn Hausa àpọ̀ kí àwọn Fúlàní ni ẹ ṣe gan ni ìyá tó bí mi lọ́mọ. So I am pleading again with Nigerians. We cannot get a Nigeria where you will have a net worth of a 47 years old. Tó tọwọ́ bọ̀wọ́ government. He was born in 1977. Ẹni tó ní Binance ní àmọ́ ó ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tó ń bá ṣiṣẹ́ káàkiri. One of them is this guy called Nadeem Anjarwalla is no longer in custody. Èmi rò pé Anjarwalla was detained by the DSS only for us to find out that he has been away out of custody in the last 3 days in Nigeria. But this guy that owned Binance today, this young man, is a young man, is only 47 years old, worth $33 billion. It's because he has a country that he was born known as Canadian or Canada, where he became the co-founder and also the former CEO of Binance. So there won't anymore because I believe from what I'm reading here, he has resigned. So let's get the background of the young man quickly. The native form of his personal name is Zaho Chaping. Orúkọ Yorùbá náà ní meaning. Tó bá ní Ọláyọmí, Ọlá stand for rich, Yomi stand for ewu yọ. Gbogbo wa la mọ̀ pé ẹni tó bá ń pè ní Adé jẹ́ ẹni tó máa jẹ́ ọba lọ́jọ́ iwájú àbí prince. Champing Zio, Chinese, commonly known as ZZ, is a Chinese-born Canadian businessman. Many of you nílẹ̀ Yorùbá lẹ́nìí mo ń bá wife mi sọ̀rọ̀ bóyá later a máa ṣe program kan a máa dárúkọ gbogbo province ẹ wá máa sọ kí ni wọ́n ń ṣe ní province yín ní agbègbè yín so that we can start thinking about what we can do nígbà tá a bá délẹ̀ lérí lọ́jọ́ iwájú kí lẹ̀yin rò pé wọ́n ń ṣe ní up to your province nínú local government ẹ gbogbo yẹn la máa ṣètò lé lórí láìpẹ́ yìí. So let's go swiftly because of the time. I want us to find out the background of Binance before we go to what led to this man being detained in Nigeria up to when he has now japa. Or not a japa. But Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya. He was not even given a room. He was brought to Nigeria. It was a kidnap and what they called rendition. But many Nigerians are so excited since Nnamdi Kanu has been detained. I pity a lot of you because I told you problem is coming in Nigeria because every news around the world today is talking about this man now. It shows that we will continue to have problem. If you want to get a visa, if you want to have any kind of relationship around the world bearing Nigerian name or bearing using a fraudulent identity called Nigeria. If you are using a different passport, you might be lucky because nobody would associate you with Nigeria. Even if your name ring bell for a Nigeria, you can tell them, I am not Nigeria. You can say, are you stupid? Hey, and I know Yoruba people, are you stupid? Why you call it, when you see British passport, you call me Nigeria. Don't you see, respect this passport. I know Yoruba people. We are very, very proud people. But we have been so stupid to allow Fulani to take us backwards. So let me go swiftly because of the time. So we know that this man was born in 1977. He is a businessman, just like many of us. My mom was a businesswoman until she had to run away from Nigeria because Nigeria was not helping my mom. My mom would have established very big, but unfortunately, the dollar was not helping her. She left Nigeria in the 90s. Almost some decades now, she has not run back to Nigeria anymore because Nigeria will not be able to look after her. He resigned. So Zio is the co-founder and the former CEO of Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange by trading volume as at November last year. Mo bẹ̀ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá, when are we going to start thinking in this direction? That is what keeps me going each time I sit here because I know we can do it, but we have been going backwards because of the stupidity of a lot of us, including myself. We are all stupid, and I include myself, but I exclude Igboho and I exclude Baba Akintoye. Because if we are not stupid, we will sit back and we are waiting for somebody to come and tell us what to do to get the hell out of Nigeria. We are all stupid. Mo tó ń ṣe wá. Tá bá mo tó ń ṣe wá ni 5 million of us will be on the street and we will shut down Nigeria and demand for a total dissolution, disintegration of a union that is forcing us behind the world that is moving forward. This man is older than many of us, and yet we are so stupid that I've told you that even Rishi Sunak, I am older than him, and he is the prime minister of this country. Stupid Nigerians, stupid Yoruba people, stupid Igbo people, stupid Hausa people to allow Fulani that are not up to 6 million to hold us back in this bondage called Nigeria. Kò ní dá fún gbogbo wa. bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ torí pé tó bá jẹ́ pé agbọ́n ni tàbí jẹ́ pé kó da fún wa ni dìde bá wọn fa wàhálà. And I'm not saying we should kill anybody, but we will do what needs to be done so that we can get the hell out of Nigeria today. If not, you will all suffer. I will not suffer, but my family at home will suffer. Idiot all over the place. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbogbo yín. So we're gonna move swiftly. Now, as we know, he has resigned as the CEO of Binance last year. When Buhari was killing us, these ones were making a lot of money. But it seems that they were having issues with the Nigeria as usual. Every businesses have issues with Nigeria. Binance is operated around the world. Why is it that it is only Nigeria that has become a spotlight? Because Nigeria is the most corrupt country in the world and nothing is going to change it. The same as many of you are planning to change it. Idiot all over the place. Bomb bastards. According to the Bloomberg Billionaire Index, Zio was ranked number 69 richest person in the world and the richest Canadian overall with a net worth of estimated at 23 billion as at last year. It has become 33 billion as at this year. Let's look at his life and education. The same education that Baba Awolowo wanted to give every one of us. The same education that our politicians have stopped to give every single sons and daughters of Yoruba today. We should be coming out and tell them that we have had enough of this mess. But many of us are not doing that because we are comfortable in the little that we have when millions of our people do not have access to education and good health care and water, when we should all be saying enough is enough. And what do she come out of pé hey, if you jẹ wá níbẹ̀ yẹn tó bá jẹ́ pé tí mò ń jẹ ni no problem. I've told you I will not suffer, but my family at home will suffer. Let's look at his education background. Zio was born in Liuyungu in China, Qinghai province. We also have province until the British destroyed who we are. Idiot all over the place. In the late 1980s, when he was 12 years old, many Yoruba 12 years old are selling akara moi moi on the road today, and our governors, our politicians, our royal fathers will drive next to them, we give them peanuts, and everybody wave their hand. And when they should be doing what we should be doing, we are now having 12 years old doing miracle in Nigeria. Bomb bastard country. Àwa ti di ẹni tó ń ṣe miracle when the world is not waiting for us. When he was 12 years old, he migrated with his family to Canada, just like many of us have migrated as well. Don't let anybody fool you that they've come to study. Gbogbo wa japa ni, àtẹni tó lọ in the 80s, àtàwọn tá dé in the 90s, àtẹni tẹ̀sẹ̀ ń dé, gbogbo wa japa ni. Ajapa ni. So he came to Canada to settle down in what they call Vancouver, British Columbia. When you see many Nigerians today in Canada, they are doing very well because the system is supporting their business. It does not matter whether it's a small business or it's a small micro business or a large enterprise. There's a man doing bread in Canada today. We have seen people become lawyers, judges, whether they are Igbos, they are Yorubas. We become the brightest shining star the moment we leave that offshore of the crazy country that the British put together that is not allowing us to move forward. And the bomb bastard Yoruba people will tell me to shut up. I will not suffer, but most of my family are suffering. So we know that he left Canada, just like many of you. Let's pray for the Damilola Taylor's father. And that even remind me, Damilola Taylor left Nigeria just as many of us traveled out of Nigeria. But unfortunately, he came to this country, and what happened? On the 27th of November 2010, 10-year-old Nigerian schoolboy Damilola Taylor was killed in London in what became one of the United Kingdom's most high-profile killing. Two brothers, which were just 12 and 13 at the time, were convicted. And as I speak to you today, many children that are born Nigerians are still being racist in this country. And we are not doing anything because we are all stupid. Because we don't want to say the truth to the British that they created the mess in Nigeria that allowed me to stay here, that allowed Damilola Taylor to come here, and he was killed in Peckham in 2000 on the 27th. It was a manslaughter charge. Damilola Taylor left Nigeria with the hope that he's coming to UK to live a better life. Damilola Taylor could have been the same Binance director if Nigeria was working. Many of our children today are being molested, kept behind the scene, and you are telling me to keep quiet. Whoever tell me to keep quiet, kò ní dá fún bàbá àti bàbá tó bí bàbá àti ìran gbogbo yín kò ní dá fún ọ pátápátá. For every day I come out and you tell me to shut up, kò ní dá fún gbogbo family ẹ̀ pátá ni mo sọ fún ọ ní ṣoríire. Because this young man is almost the same age. If we go back to Damilola Taylor, as at 12 years old, he left China to start a new life. His father worked as a university instructor because before he was branded a pro-bourgeois intellect and exiled to rural areas shortly after Zio birth. I'm giving you a background to the owner of Binance before we talk about the director, because all these ones were just director, but this one don't japa. Oti japa. Oti japa. Many of us are graduates, masters, PhD, and you allow Fulani idiots to control us over there, and you tell me to shut up. Kò ní dá fún PhD, kò ní dá fún master degree to be dání olóṣì. Everything they are doing is analysis every day in the last 60-something years. Bomb bastard like all the YORUBA, all these governors that are telling us, let's keep on Nigeria. Àwọn tó yẹ ká fòkù ká fi lé wọn kúrò níbi tó wà. Ká mú ọkọ̀ gidi, ká mú ọkọ̀ tó jẹ́ akọ ọkọ̀, ká dùlù wọn lórí. Kọ́ sá kúrò lórí oyè. Ẹni èkéèké àlè ṣe kankan, ẹ má dìde, ẹ má dúró de Igboho, ẹ má dúró de Baba Akintoye, ẹ má dúró de Koiki. Ẹlòmíràn ní come back home, bomb bastard. I'm not coming anywhere home. This is where my home is for now. Idiot all over the place. And I can also confirm that Damilola Taylor's dad died as well. May his gentle soul rest in peace. Richard Taylor was a campaigner and the father of Damilola Taylor, and we have now been told that he has died peacefully 24 years ago. He lost a son. Campaigner and Richard Taylor, the father of Damilola Taylor, who was killed 24 years ago, has died, as it has been announced. His son was a 10-year-old that was stabbed in the leg, left to die in London, South London stairway in 2000. He was a former Nigerian civil servant, just like many of us run away. Because if Nigeria was working, Damilola Taylor's father would have remained in Nigeria, and maybe, just maybe, Damilola Taylor would have been the next Binance and the next big man that we'll be calling the billionaire. But all your billionaire, tell them to give us the background of where they get the money from. All the money is from the wealth of Nigeria. The former Nigerian civil servant dedicated years to improve the lives of disadvantaged children in the wake of his son's death. Mr. Taylor died this Saturday at the age of 75 with a prostate cancer. He set up the Damilola Taylor Trust Fund to campaign against knife crime. A statement was issued on behalf of his family. It is with heavy heart that the family announced the death of our beloved father, a grandfather and uncle, Mr. Richard Adeyemi Taylor, OBE, who sadly passed away in the early hours of Saturday, March 23rd at Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Many Yoruba people have been dying in that shit-hole country called Nigeria. Anthony prostate cancer Nigeria, wọ́n ti kú tipẹ́, wọ́n ní ìyáálé ẹ̀ ló ń ṣe, bomb bastard country. So we pray for Damilola Taylor just as we pray for the father as well. After a prolonged battle with prostate cancer, he has passed on. Mr. Taylor said he wanted his son to remember as a boy of hope and for his legacy to be a better life and opportunity for underprivileged young people. And as we know, he brought his son to this country because of the shit-hole country called Nigeria. Let's give us the background. Damilola Taylor was killed on the 27th of November 2000, only months after he moved to UK from Nigeria with his mother, brother Tunde, and his sister Gbemi in the summer of 2000. Mr. Taylor stayed working for the Nigerian Civil Service, and the family settled in Peckham as they aimed to get medical treatment for Gbemi. If Gbemi had a better opportunity in Nigeria, they would not have to come to UK where Damilola Taylor kò ní dá fún gbogbo èyí tẹ́ bá sọ pé ká máa keep quiet. Ní sórí ilé pátápátá ogun máa pa gbogbo yín ni. Because if Nigeria medical system was good, Gbemi that was brought here for medical treatment would have remained under the care of Yoruba land that is not Nigeria that we're talking about. But some of you will say, shut up, shut up. You can see that what has been happening, we have been killed continuously for a very long time. Maybe kí farabalẹ̀ kí kábẹ̀ẹ́ fún ẹ̀kọ́ gbọ́ dáadáa. Damilola Taylor, àbọ̀bọ̀tọ̀ wòye, boy, he could have been the next Binance director. if he has been given the right training, if the medical was working in Nigeria, they don't have to come to UK. The reason why Tinubu is going to France for medical is because nobody can look after Tinubu health in Nigeria. The same reason Buhari was coming to UK, because nobody could be able to reason to look after the health. The late Akeredolu ran to Germany for medical treatment because he does not believe in the medical treatment in Ondo State, and he's meant to be our governor. But we are all stupid, including myself, because we did not do what needs to be done, and that is why Oshoba could come here and fix his leg when many of his age men could not fix the same leg in Ogun State when he was a governor. But we have been told by church to keep quiet, by the monks to keep quiet. Breakfast. Let's move swiftly. So we know that the reason why Damilola came to UK was because Bemi, the sister, needs medical treatment, who had a severe form of epilepsy. Tó bá jẹ́ pé Yorùbá dó dáadáa ni, a lo oògùn ìbílẹ̀ fún, but wá ti ṣe a lot of research. That is why I say, give us the fund. I will employ 7,000 people to work for KOIKIMEDIA. Some of them will now go into research for epilepsy using the natural herb and the new medical system. But no, we are not going to do that. You are looking for somebody that is sick in Nigeria that you tell me to come and donate money for. No, I'm not doing that, okay? So we know that when Mr. Taylor, that was working for the Nigerian Civil Service, and the family settled here in Peckham, Damilola had ambition for a future in medical profession to carry out research. Did you see what and I'm reading it for the first time. Did you see what I just said? Damilola wanted to do research to see how he can help the sister. London gone, he get as he be. London. They come here. I have lived here. I pray that you get a visa, especially now that things are becoming tight. But get a visa, come and live here. They come. I want to Delano, watching complain. I want to 24 years and complain. So that is not the reason why we're on the program today. So now let's quickly go to this, because I'm going to get a call now because my children will be coming back from school. Nigeria Binance British Kenya executive Nadeem Anjarwalla is no longer in the custody. Where is Nadeem? How did he left Nigeria that is meant to protect criminals, as we know, because he's a criminal from what the Nigerian government is saying, even though we can only say from the point of view here, he cannot be a criminal because he has not been to the court of law. And that is why Nnamdi Kanu is saying, where is the treasonable felony? Where is the treasonable felony? You kidnapped me from Kenya and you're telling me I need to come and face justice. Which justice? And Yoruba people are so happy because Nnamdi Kanu is in the custody. Bomb bastard. If you don't like the ego, we must fight for injustice for one is injustice for all. The same way Sowore would have been killed by Buhari after 5 years. Tinubu came and said, enough is enough, let him go. Tinubu release Nnamdi Kanu, let him go. It would not mean that he's going to stop his campaign for the right to the inalienable right to self-determination. Because self-determination is our right, and we will fight that right until our last blood. Bomb bastard. So let's read the story. And this is coming from your BBC. BBC, the one where you trust. Because me now, I put the article out, you don't read from me. You go and be looking for BBC. Hey, BBC, let's go and check BBC. And when you look at BBC Yoruba, the moment they go live with their mobile phone, hey, everybody's going there. Hey, what are they talking about? But when we go live, nobody wants to watch us because you are looking for a woman with penis, woman with breast, and all this nonsense. We don't do that here because it is not the job that we do here. What we talk about here is self-determination. If you like, one people watch me, Nigeria will collapse. Let's read quickly because of the time. Cryptocurrency firm Binance has told the BBC that one of his executives who had been arrested by the authorities in Nigeria is no longer in custody. Amid report, he has escaped the country. Nadeem Anjarwalla is a British Kenya dual national, was arrested in February with his US colleagues Tigran Gambaryan. Their detention came as the Nigerian authority investigated alleged wrongdoing by Binance. I was even thinking that they are in the custody of the DSS, only for us to be told that Nadeem was given access to go and pray. Bomb bastard country. The company has not commented on the accusation it has been facing. We were made aware that Nadeem is no longer in Nigerian custody. Our primary focus remains on the safety of our employees, and we are working collaboratively with the Nigerian authority to quickly resolve this issue. A Binance spokesperson said, imagine Binance is determining who we are. And this is why we are having problem. Nigeria is not working. Stop trying to fix a country that is dead like Titanic. Mr. Anjarwalla, the company's Africa regional manager, and Tigran Gambaryan, in charge of financial crime compliance at the firm, were both arrested on the 26th of February after attending meetings in Nigerian capital Abuja, to which they have been invited by the government of President Bola Tinubu, Binance said. The authorities reportedly demanded that they name Nigerians trading on their platform. Nigerian government wants Binance to give them all the names of people that are registered with Binance. That will be a problem for Binance because their stock market will go down if they do such. Even Apple do not give access to American government to the mobile phone known as Apple. Some of you don't know what is coming from Nigeria. The end of Nigeria is getting closer, and I am happy every day there's so much collateral damage in that country. So, a court granted the Economic and Financial Commission request to detain the two executives for 14 days, but their continued detention was not authorized by the court, a source close to the family told the BBC. Did you see where we say that we don't have a judicial system in Nigeria? If they have done the wrong thing, yes, keep them there, make sure that you are keeping them there, but making sure that they have the right to all their legal team and their family, just like Nnamdi Kanu has the right. But Nnamdi Kanu's right has been removed because the Hausas are happy that we, the Yorubas and the Igbos, are the most stupid people. When we should be demanding the release of Nnamdi Kanu, we are fighting each other because we don't like each other because of what has happened in the past. Breakfast. Nadeem left Nigeria by lawful means. Did you hear that? How can he leave Nigeria by lawful means? But let's go before that. They were due to appear again on the 4th of April. Which is next month. Nigerian media are now reporting that Mr. Anjarwalla asked the guard at a guest house where he was being held to allow him to go to the mosque last Friday, but he never returned. He never returned. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. He never returned. Oh, the man don't japa. How? When the news filtered out this morning, everybody was asking how. This is meant to be unbelievable, a disgrace to President Bola Tinubu. I am not sure whether Tinubu is in charge of this country called Nigeria. Zoo country. Thank you so much, everyone that is on the live program. So we know that this man, Oyibo Pepe, Luku Pepe, if Showore has done the same thing, they will not give him the chance to go and pray. But because this one looks like Oyibo Pepe, Luku Pepe, is that not what they do? They give them privilege more than me and you as a citizen of Nigeria. They give them preference more than me and you as a citizen of Nigeria. And we are saying that they are one Nigeria, but they give Oyibo people more privilege. He was meant to appear in the court next month, but he don't japa. The Nigerian media are now reporting that Mr. Anjarwalla asked the guard that is guiding him that, me, I want go Bujumato, I want go pray. And the guy say, why not? Go now. Oga, no take long, come back. Oh. No let anybody see you. They no recognize me. The man don't japa. How? The authority had reportedly confiscated his British passport. But I can tell you that is the most easiest thing. All he needs to do is just apply for another British passport when it's not a Nigerian passport. They will send it to the wife. The wife will bring it to Nigeria. He don't japa. Japa. If it's me and you now, we still bully. They will keep us in the prison. They will make sure that we suffer. This one commit an offense. Is in this house drinking champagne, drinking wine, zipping and sleeping with so many girls in Abuja. Yoruba girls, they're sleeping with them. Bomb bastard. So we're gonna start winding down like this. We know that the authority have his passport, but Nadeem left Nigeria by lawful means. How? The source close to the family said Mr. Gambaryan still remain in the custody because America is working towards to get that one released. I won't be surprised. Meanwhile, DSS come here, Oloshi people. Because the only thing we know to do is to let them out of Nigeria. Bomb bastard country. Meanwhile, the Nigerian authority have formally filed tax evasion charges against Binance at the High Court in Abuja when the man don't jump. The Federal Inland Revenue Service is accused. I'm not here to defend this guy. What I'm saying is that can we see that the system doesn't work for Nigerians, but it works for others? Will a Nigerian be detained and they will allow you? I know that they've detained this guy called Black Man or Dark Man or whatever. Ṣé ọmọ Nàìjíríà kan wọ́n máa detain ẹ̀ àwa ní ẹjẹ́ lọ kírun níbẹ̀ yẹn and they will allow that person to go. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. I am not here to whatever the offense, they need to sort that out at the court. But what I'm saying is that it's because this man is Oyinbo Pepe, Luku Pepe. That is the reason why he has been given opportunity to go and pray in the mosque. Remember that never comrade OLAYOMI, Olakunle, remember that guy, OLAYOMI. Remember he told us once that Nigeria was open to all kind of mess. That every Friday, that they open the central mosque and allow every dig and remember this man. Remember the video he told us that every Friday they just open the central mosque, they open everywhere in the barracks, every criminal, terrorist, they just come and pray. Remember that video on Channel Television? Don't ask me to go and look for it. You go and Google it and find it. So it has been happening. It's just that everybody is now waking up because we are the new media. We are the one that is bringing and highlighting all this crime happening in Nigeria and around the world because there's so much injustice happening around the world today. Comrade Olakunle Olakunle told us that they opened the barracks. Everybody just come there. All the terrorists, Fulani terrorists, they pray. Even sometimes they are the one that say, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullah, hayya ala salat, hayya ala falah, kodika. You know what I mean by that? He told us. That is why even as of today, they have, yesterday, the military could not contain Yobe State. The Boko Haram terrorists invaded the barracks in Yobe. Táwa bá lọ dánwò ẹ̀wò ní Ìbàdàn nísìn, wọ́n máa ná ọmọ Yorùbá nation ni. You see what is happening in Nigeria. Sometimes you just ask yourself, when we are truly ready, when gbogbo wa bá ready, the breakfast here, we will demand our right in the way that needs to be demanded. But for now, we are all stupid because all we are doing is like myself, we are shouting, we are screaming, and it seems that that is not going anywhere yet. So if you think that you get the Yoruba nation, I've told you, 60,000 men with 60,000 AK-47, I will tell Babakitoye to declare Nigeria Yoruba nation tomorrow and we will defend it. Anything after that, I need 5 million Yoruba people to come out on the street and we can overrun the military, even with their air power from the top. 5 million. And we will tell us where we can go and what we need to do. Anything less than that, go and wait for diplomacy. It will take 30, 60 years before you get Yoruba nation. If we are ready, we go out, mobilize. Let's go. Mr. Koiki, no, your wife will eat whatever is available within the vicinity, wherever they are. Hey, Mr. Koiki, I need a whole motto. No, the guy that traveled from Kayaka, from the South Africa to America, 70 years old, you will walk from Akure to Lagos State. Anything less than that, we are not going anywhere. We just be saying Yoruba nation on the social media. So Binance director has run away. Instagram, my head has started. Binance director has run away. Oti japa. Ọmọ tó gbọ́n. And we are here now. Yes, it has been done here before, so it's not something new. A man did the same thing here. Kinikan Adamasingba bi kilon pe bobo yen, something like that. We will not sakuro the UK nígbà kan. So it's not new. So I am not here to say that Nigeria was, but again, it should not have happened. Okay? But it is Nigeria. Anything goes in Nigeria. He escaped with a smuggled passport. The Nigerian SAA confirmed escape of. So now they've confirmed it. I'm just reading that from Linda KG. The Office of the National Security Advisor has confirmed report that that a Binance executive, Nadeem Anjarwalla, escaped from police custody since Friday. I told you that Nigeria is a country where things will happen. It will take you 1 week. Let's see if I can get my Instagram, because it has now been confirmed by no. Let's see if we can go into Instagram and see Linda KG. Let's see if I can log in. If it's not going to be asking me log in, if it's going to be asking me all that, I will probably just ignore that. No, I'll just ignore that because that is what people want to see. So let me do this. Let me take yours and see what I can do.
Nígbà tá a la fẹ́ jà fún àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wa táwa ń kọ́kọ́ ń bú ọba tá à ń bú jòyè èmi náà ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ rí bọ́mọ pẹ́rẹ́ àmì padà ẹ má jẹ́ ká bú àgbààgbà kankan mọ́ ẹ má bolóṣèlú kankan ẹ̀rù kálukú ń bẹ̀rù wọn ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ ọba ò lè sọ ìjòyè lè sọ ẹ jẹ́ ká ronú ẹ má jẹ́ ká bá àwọn bàbá jà mọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ bú wọn mọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ àṣẹ wọn ra wọn la pẹ̀lú wọn àwọn àgbà tó bá jó lóṣèlú tá a bá fẹ́ kọ́ rẹ̀ wá lọ́wọ́ á gbé wọn mọ́ra á gbé wọn mọ́ra ni à ní bú wọn mọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ àṣejẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹ má jẹ́ àdàlúrú a lè gba ẹ̀tọ́ wa láì ṣèjẹ̀gbọ̀n a lè gba ẹ̀tọ́ wa láì yìnbọn a lè gba ẹ̀tọ́ wa láì dàlúrú gbogbo protest mo ṣe ní ìlú Nàìjíríà mi ò rí ibi tí mo ti ẹnìkan lè sọ pé mo pààyàn tàbí mo jó nǹkan náà tàbí mo bà nǹkan jẹ́ mo lọ písù torí pé olówó lèmi náà tí ò bá sólówó lára ń dì mọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tọ́lọ́run fún yẹn lọ́lọ́run fún mi mi ṣe tálákà tó dé pé mo dìde fún jà Yorùbá big man ni mi àwọn tó jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi tó súnmọ́ mi tó ní owó ní kí ni mo wá lọ bẹ̀ pé sọ́wọ́ ni mò ń fẹ́ ni kí n sọ yìí tí mo fẹ́ mo ní ìsọ̀rọ̀ owó àní ọ̀rọ̀ ìran mi ni mò ń sọ kí n wọ gbowó kí n gbéra kí n pé mò ń lọ ọ̀dọ̀ ọba àgbowó mò ń lọ ọ̀dọ̀ oníbodè òfin gbowó kí n kójó wọlé kọ́kàn mi balẹ̀ kí n dá wa mọ́tò kí n mọ́ rìn bọ̀ kí Fúlàní mọ́ da mi dúró ń títì kí n délé kí bàbá sọ pé kí n gbé tírélà sùn kí n mọ́ gbé lọ àwọn bàbá wo lè lóko mọ́ wọn ò lè lódò ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ká ti àwọn bàbá wa lẹ́yìn ká dá security ti wá lẹ̀ ká sọ fún wọn kí wọ́n bá wa fọwọ́ tì í ká lé wọn kó nu oko wa ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ Jésù Olúwa wa.
Any calls, and I will be bringing anybody in, but I appreciate everyone. So now you can see Oyinbo Pepe, Luku Pepe. He escaped with a smuggled passport. That is not new around the world. But what we are saying is that why was he kept in a custody in a house when Nnamdi Kanu was kept in the DSS custody? Why was he, this man, where did they look for? You can see the impunity. That is the word I'm looking for. You can see why you defending Nigeria. You would defend Nigeria until you go into the prison and you probably be killed by the Northerners, just like Rebecca Lonje, that girl that was stoned to death. Rachel, is it Rebecca? Yeah, I believe so, yeah. Everyone in the comment section, if you know the name. You can see why they almost killed Shiwore. You can see why they wanted to kill Igboho. They came to Igboho's house, invaded Igboho's house. Igboho was just very lucky. Deborah, Samuel Deborah, Eshigoni, Mr. Moses. You can see why we gotta be giving thanks to the gods of the Yoruba land for protecting Igboho. They didn't ask them to come to their office. They came overnight. They wanted to kill him. Eventually, 2 people were killed. Benny, Deborah, Eshigoni. But we can now say that the National Security Agency has confirmed that it is true. Koiki, tell everybody around the world, we are looking for, you can see why they are looking for Simon Ekpa. When they should be looking for somebody like this, you can see the madness in this country. Benny, Pastor Mo, God punished them for keeping Nnamdi Kanu in the prison and Nadeem in the house arrest. It's because Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo man. Nobody likes Igbo people or Biafra people, if they want to call that way. Nobody likes Biafra people. Nobody likes people in the Southeast. So keep Nnamdi Kanu, lock him up in the custody of the DSS, but give this one champagne, even give him Yoruba woman to be sleeping with in Ramadan. He wants to go and pray in the mosque. Did you see the impunity? Are we not stupid people that 6 million Fulani people will dictate to us our ways of life and what we want to do on our territory? We are all mad people all over the place. Until we reverse everything, the madness will not be our own. If otherwise, we are all mad. If you don't want us to be mad, let everybody start talking about the 1999, we bring it down. The Yoruba people are ready to go. Anything less than that, we are all mad people. And I will just leave it like that. Let me read this because my children will be calling me to pick them up right now. The Office of the National Security Advisor has now confirmed report that the Binance executive manager or director, Nadimu, where I'm sure Nadim is watching me say, Koiki, shut up with your country. Do you know how much bribe I'm giving every day? Do you know how much bribe they're collecting from? Koiki, shut up. I will interview if you want me to. Nadim, please, you are more than welcome. My email is musakalam@gmail.com. Please reach out to me. I will allow you to come and talk to us and give us your own view of what really transpired throughout the Binance operation in Nigeria. I want to hear your own side of the story. Get in touch with me. I have not come to castigate you. I am just here to say that Nigeria is a corrupt country. You are not the one to tell me that. I know that because British created a corrupt system that worked for not me, but for them and their cronies. I have not yet said you are one of them. But those that collected bribe from you, come and talk to me about them. I will give you the platform. You don't even have to show me your face. I don't need to know wherever you are. You can change your IP address. I will give you the platform to come and speak on this channel. Anytime, any day. If you know him, tell him to reach out to me. And as we go right now, in a statement released today, today na Monday, the NSA say make announce to all Nigerians, the Binance executive don't escape with a smuggled passport. The NSA also stated that the person in charge of Anjarwalla custody has been arrested. Imagine they arresting the person where Olushi people. The statement was signed by the Strategic Communication Officer of the National Security Advisor, Sakari Ninjawa Rizo. The Office of the National Security Advisor confirmed that Nadim, the picture where they look, that the man don't run away from Nigeria with a smuggled passport. I pity Yoruba people. Continue to be writing rubbish about Igboho on social media when people that are not up to Igboho are determining our ways of life. That is how far me I can go. I don't try my best. It's already 1 hour, 12 minutes. If you support us, we love you. If you don't support us, we still love you. If everybody that is watching our program give 50-50p, it will go a long way. Because the same way you are giving to BBC, we are also saying give to us as well. Make it a voluntary donation so that we can also do much. If otherwise, it will not stop me from doing what I love to do. This is what I have decided to do all my life, to fight for the Yoruba people, using my platform. I am losing a lot, but all that will be something that I'll be able to talk about in so many of my book series that some of you will read. If you think I'll get tired, me, I'm the last man standing. I am your last man standing. I will make sure that you see Nigeria, you smell Nigeria, you will hate Nigeria with all your blood. Because that your blood is not meant for that name, but that your blood is meant for that your territory, wherever it is around the geographical location known as Nigeria. Have a very good afternoon. Enjoy the rest of the evening from wherever you are around the world. Remember that Comrade George Akinola said this before we go. When I come back, it will be the Yoruba anthem, and that will be this afternoon. God bless Yoruba people. God bless Yoruba territory. God bless all our royal fathers. God bless all the sons and daughters of Yoruba around the world that want the best for the Yoruba people. If you still want the best for Nigeria, Omidafuba, bye.
Impediment to Yoruba development is the impediment to Oduduwa development. Without Nigeria, we won't be where we are. 1962, we were far ahead of South Korea and North Korea. We were far ahead of China even. We had television before France. We had radio before South Africa. Now look at where we are today. I think it's a shame that even any Yoruba man can be talking about restructuring at this point in time. What are we restructuring? This country that is already shot to pieces? I don't think that's what we want. But they are always talking about giving Nigeria a chance. the patience of Yoruba with Nigeria has come to an end.